drove was a Korean spec model. Suspension and steering tuning will be adjusted for the US, though we couldn't get a clear answer on what sort of changes that entails. Expect the US model to be a bit softer than what the Koreans and the Europeans will see, though we'll have to wait until a full first drive to be sure. Hyundai has been on a roll lately, releasing a series of solid if not exactly groundbreaking products, though until now the company was missing an entry into the ever-burgeoning B-segment crossover. For several years, compacts like the Honda HR-V and Mazda CX-3 have ruled the class, but Hyundai is going all in on crossovers, with several new models on the horizon. The first one out of the gate is the Kona. In the next few years, we'll see a model that slots below the Kona and a large SUV that will sit above the Santa Fe. We got our first look at the new model at Hyundai's new Motor Studio, a place that's half interactive museum and half high-end conference space. The Kona's styling, a mix of original and derivative design elements, is sure to be divisive. The most standout feature is a plastic cladding that comes in either black or gray, depending on the body color. Hyundai is calling it armor. We just hope it's affordable to replace. The front wears Hyundai's cascading grille, an element that's making its way across the automaker's lineup. It's flanked by what Hyundai is calling composite headlights. It's a split design that places the slit-like turn signals above and separate from the actual headlights. It looks very similar to the current Jeep Cherokee, odd considering the controversy that model caused a few years ago. There's also a bit of Nissan juke in there, though substantially toned down. You best get used to it, though, as design chief Luke Donkerwalk says, it's the new face of the brand. Expect to see some variation making its way across the automaker's lineup. Not so with the rest of the Kona, as Donkerwalk said each model will get unique elements only found on that particular car. For the Kona, it's the armor. Other exterior design cues include the floating roof with the Land Rover-esque D-pillar and the two-tone paint scheme that adds a black roof to certain body colors. Like the cladding, there's no mixing and matching the body and roof colors. There's also a wide slot just above the grille that doesn't lead anywhere. It resembles the hood scoop on the 5th-generation Chevrolet Camaro SS. It's another design flourish that seems out of place, especially since it isn't functional.